Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you very much. I think this subcommittee is perhaps one of the most active subcommittees in the House, certainly in financial services, so I appreciate all of the attention that you have given and are giving to the issues of housing. I will keep my remarks under 3 minutes because of the change in the schedule today and the voting. I wanted to just emphasize the important work that HUD does as it relates to public and Indian housing programs. And since 1937, HUD has been in the business of trying to help the lowest income Americans receive affordable and sanitary housing. Although this department was created as a result of what had happened in the Depression, the truth of the matter is the Great Recession has already led to widespread losses in terms of housing and wealth in this country. People all over the country are still trying to recover from what happened during the Great Recession. Now, about 2.3 million individuals now live in over 1.1 million units of public housing. And I always like to try to do this because I think there's a lot of misconceptions and misinformation. There are about almost 1 million children living in public housing, almost 1 million in this country living in public housing. 31% of these households are led by the elderly, and 21% of the non-elderly are disabled. So about 52% of the individuals living in public housing are either elderly citizens, need some assistance, or they are disabled and need some assistance. And then we have all of these children. So contrary to what's thrown out here, that public housing is for healthy people who just want to lay up and watch big screen TVs. I don't know where you buy them and living in public housing. But that kind of thing has to be eliminated. And the average length of time for families living in public housing, the non-elderly disabled, is 6.8 years. And I think that we've got to do everything we can to help them, and I think the Housing Choice Voucher Program is one of the ways in which we can do that, and hopefully we can get into that a little more. I yield back the balance of my time.